right on time. I had to do it. I had to click live. I know I was waiting for you to get in here, but I saw that we actually 13 seconds. It was counting down that we were going to be on time. Correct. I had to do it.
On time. Ready to go. Most
Professional, on time, non-clickbait sports show on the internet. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. If it sounds like I'm getting sick, I'm not. I just finally went through puberty, and I'm a man now, and I got some hair on my chest.
Okay.
I think I'm finally getting sick.
Uh-oh. Catching up with you, man. It's that time of year. I'm telling you, that's rough stuff. Real rough
I can't
stuff.
admit it though, because this might surprise you, correct? But I like to, I like to get a little competitive and pound my chest when I'm winning, right? And everyone around the house was sick first, and I was the last man standing. So I'm around here, chest up, hooting and hollering. I can't.
That's fair. Yeah, you sound like it's creeping in on you, man.
My wife was like, I get home from work yesterday. It's at the end of my shift yesterday at work. Everyone was saying, "Oh, looks like sounds like you're getting it." And I'm like, "What? What are you guys talking about? I'm not sick. No, you're sick." I'm not sick.
I'm not sick. You're sick.
and so my wife, I get home and I literally I said like 2 words, and she was like a kid in the candy shop. All of a sudden, her eyes lit up as she's sick, right? She's like, "Oh, so you're getting it too?" I'm like, "Wow, okay."
Oh, yeah. Cheering for my misery. I see what you're doing here.
Yeah. Maybe it's because I was bragging so much about how I was the only one that didn't have it. I don't know.
I'm telling you, I don't tempt the gods when it comes to stuff like that, man.
I'm shocked I didn't get it like 5 days ago. Because when I've got 5 kids, right? So it's like when one of them's sick, they're all gonna get it, and we're all gonna get it. So I'm sitting here, and they're like, I'm talking about, it's been like almost a week. Snot still coming out like crazy, hacking up a lung, and I'm like, that's weird. Why aren't we sick? I was looking at my wife the other day. I'm like, why aren't we sick?
Well, I'm telling you, I can't believe that me and ST14 fan didn't get some. I mean, we literally went 50 degrees difference, man, in a matter of like hours, where it was like -2 all the way up to like 53 and shit. And I'm like, how are we not sick?
Well, that's because you were in that really, really cold weather, and as long as you avoid people up there.
But we went out of the warm weather into the cold weather, back into the warmer weather, and now it's decided to get cold as shit down here.
Yeah, well,
brutal, bro.
Man.
Can't have nothing nice, dude.
Yeah. What up, Clifford?
Yeah, what's going on, Clifford? How you doing, man?
I hate Ohio State. Atta baby. Proud of you on that. Let's say hello to our friends. Hold on. Let me get everything. Here's the plan, ladies and gentlemen. By the way, this is the most professional, on-time, non-clickbait sports show on the internet. This is the Sports Morning Espresso Shot. I am your host, Will, from Game On. He is Cricket from sportsfix.locals.com. We are here to bring you the latest and greatest going on in the sports world. And as the title describes, we are going to preview the college football playoff semifinals. We got a game today, Notre Dame versus Penn State. We're going to do that in about 15 minutes. All right, we're going to do that in about 15 minutes. We're going to let people roll in here this morning. It is 4:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So we're going to let some people get their coffee, roll on in here, and we'll preview that. We got some other sports news to talk about, stuff going on in the NFL, potentially having to move one of the playoff games, that the Rams game, because LA is on fire.
Bad on fire.
Work by you liberals, you dumbasses. So anyways, we're going to see what goes on there, and we'll preview some other sports news, and then we'll hop into that. Plus we actually have to talk NBA, Crick. What up, Andrew?
We have to?
We have to. There's a pretty big game on yesterday, and I was on the right side of it. Also, I'm done doing NBA parlays, Craig. 2 nights in a row, hit 3 of 4 money line parlays.
Man.
You want to know the one I lost?
Probably the easiest one.
No, as odds wise, it wasn't. It wasn't that
okay.
one. No.
Okay.
No. It was like a -170. So it was, yeah. But it was the Pelicans at home against the Trailblazers. And then the Trailblazers decide to come out like the 2016 Golden State Warriors in the first half and put up 75.
That's what you get for betting on the worst name in sports, man. Worst name in sports.
You know what pissed me off too? All the other favorites won. That was the only there was a couple other favorites that I avoided because I'm like, I don't trust those bastards. Screw them.
But you decided to trust the Pelicans.
Other favorite one. I was fading the Blazers. The Blazers are terrible, dude. Except for last night.
That's exciting. Except for last night, man. Can't have nothing nice.
Dude, they put up 75 in the first half, and I'm pretty sure they put up 30, 40, 49 in the second half.
Jeez.
That's what I'm saying. They just hadn't like, what are we doing?
Yeah. I feel the same way about the Oklahoma Sooners last night. They were blowing the doors off of A&M in the first half, man.
Yeah,
dude, this morning
play.
Yeah, I'm sitting here looking at the score this morning, and damn A&M came all the way back and got the W.
They were up double digits, man.
Yeah, I saw it last I checked. It was 30-16 with about 5 minutes ago in the first half, and then A&M went on a little run, but it was still 39-30 at the half. Oklahoma and A&M just whipped their ass in the second half, bro. Why not winning that thing 80-78?
Yeah, it pissed me off because it was a system. I don't know if we technically count it as a system play. So the system play that I've been tracking and follow along, which is now 7-3 straight up and ATS on the season, is ranked first rank, but the home team is a lower ranked favorite over the other team.
That was one of them last night. Yep.
But I don't know if we
got to look at it, man. There's something.
I don't know if we count it because technically A&M was favored, and then what was his name? Wade Taylor was ruled out for A&M.
Yeah, and they wound up flipping around.
Yeah, and then it flipping around. So it's like, is that? But then also, it's quite impressive that A&M was able to win without Wade Taylor. So you know what I mean?
Especially at Oklahoma. Oklahoma, that's been a good basketball team all year. They're one of the last remaining undefeated teams. But yeah, they're 13 and they were 13-1 now, 13-2. So that's a good basketball team too. To be able to go on the road without one of your stars and get the W, that's big time, man.
Dude, and I'll tell you what, I don't care who you're playing. If you're playing in the Big 10, SEC, or Big 12, really anywhere, but especially those conferences, and you go on the road and win, it's impressive.
It's a big deal, dude.
In fact, Alabama basketball, I know they were only playing South Carolina last night, but they were like 13-point favorites. They won by 20. So the fact you went on the road and covered.
Yeah, man, it's tough to go on the road and get those W's. A lot of those hostile environments, you know, some of these gyms are smaller. They pack those things out. So it's a tough environment a lot of times on the road, especially in conference like that. So any road win in conference, that's a big time win, man.
Do you remember the last like 2 seasons? I haven't checked it this season yet, but I guess we really haven't. We're just now getting into conference play. But remember, it was like automatic. You just bet the Big 10 home team. It's like no Big 10 road team could ever win in the Big 10, no matter how much better the other team was rankings wise.
Yeah, those gyms are weird, man. I remember
even with Edie and Purdue, they would screw up on the road, right?
Mm-hmm. I remember Penn State our guy over at PSR had found out this gym last year. They were playing, Penn State was playing in like Rec Hall or something. One of the, it's like their little bitty old gym or something that held like half as amount of people that it did in the regular gym when they played there. And he was like, I'm telling you, they're playing this, they're not losing it. Because they were playing like a top 10 team or something last year when they played in this gym. They wound up beating them by like 15 or something, bro. So yeah, you got to look for those little angles like that, man. Especially in the Big 10, SEC too. Any college basketball, man. Anytime you play on the road in conference, it's tough to do.
Yeah, but screw Oklahoma. I didn't even lay the points. I just took them on the money line because
God, that's gross too.
Yeah.
Would have been okay. Okay, yesterday I went 3-2 college basketball, 1-1 in hockey, but I had plus money in both the hockey plays, so we wound up breaking by EV in hockey because the one I hit was like plus 190 or something.
Nice. What up, Grass guys? Is you ready to talk betting? We got you. Patriots here. What up, Clifford Calvin? I think new scene here. I hate Ohio State. All right.
Krabby D coming right back behind, showing the support.
That's right, Mr. Krabby D's here with the Go Buckeyes. ST14 fan. I haven't seen you in a while. Thought something happened to you. You're probably just recovering in the hospital from that ass beating of like 6 weeks in a row of just nonstop fantasy football torture.
I'm so
Sorry you
glad
had to
that's
go through
over.
that. Maybe next time don't take on the champ like that, okay?
I'm so glad that's over. She's been taking them lumps, man.
The champ is here. The champ is here. The champ is here.
Sure. I think she might have won one. I came back. Either way.
For
the
those
2
of y'all
weeks,
that don't know, they were
3-0.
battling it out for last place in the league. They weren't like they were playing for the actual championship. They were playing for 9th and 10th place.
Dude, except for my team, my fantasy football team was actually was like the Cincinnati Bengals. Okay. Well, I don't know what happened at the beginning of the season, but we just could not figure it out. And then we started playing like one of the top 4 teams in the world. So
Yep.
it's not her fault that she ran into a buzzsaw named Joe Burrow. All right.
God, no shit, man. No shit. She said gay.
One day, maybe next year, we can play the Champions here music.
Bro, I didn't realize in your buddies league that I finished dead last year. I went from worst to first, baby.
That's what you gotta do, baby.
Worst to first. Let's
Yeah.
go, man.
It
They
takes
asked me if I
when
wanted
you
to
join a
do
new
the
league and they got different rules and your standard fantasy football, it takes like a while. Like especially that dynasty one that we did,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, you gotta
like,
take some lumps learning the rules. In that thing.
Yeah, like because like that league that you joined, it was weird because it was like they only have they have a weird roster, short bench, and everyone's like stacked, so it's hard to understand who to play. Like
And
you only
there's
play
no
for running
trades.
backs, no trades.
That's what was
There's
crazy
that.
because I drafted a bunch of running backs. Like, I mean, my running backs were I had Saquon, Alvin Kamara, James Cook, and J.K. Dobbins, and like I didn't draft all 4 of them. No, I couldn't play all 4 of those. I was thinking I had a little trade value there. J.K. Dobbins was my diamond in the rough, hoping he had a big season. And then I went to trade and started looking for pieces to add to my team, and there's nowhere to click on the trade button. And I was like, damn, I did the same thing last year and just forgot. But it worked out this year, man. We got the W.
Well, then you also like try not to make as many transactions because you have to pay for every transaction that you do.
Yeah. I don't know if they did that this year, man. I don't know if he charged for that. I don't know how that works or whatever.
Did he send you the breakdown sheet yet?
What he did was there was 8 of us in the league, so $100 a piece, $800, and then he paid out. First was $400, second was $260, and I think third was $140 or something like that, or maybe second was $240 and third was $160.
Oh,
whatever.
maybe they got rid of it then.
That's what I'm saying. It equaled out to the $800, so I don't know where the extra money comes in. Nobody asked me for no extra money. Nobody took any money out of my payday or whatever. So I don't know. Maybe they did away with that. I don't know see, that's why I was confused on that. Where is that money supposed to go?
It just goes back into the pot. So if you end
For
up
the next year.
No, it goes into the pot. So like $700-800 pot, it would be whatever 1,000, and then that's so you would have won.
Okay, so all those
you would've
transactions
won like 550
that's supposed to be extra money to the winner.
to the winner, to whoever places. Yeah,
So I got screwed.
I guess.
It's all good, man. It was a win.
Depends on how many transactions you did. You might have just been paying yourself, you know.
That's totally possible. I do a lot of transactions. I'm active on the waiver wire, sir.
Well, then he also did like you got $5 per win and whatnot. So,
like I said, I think he might have changed that up. So maybe since he dropped 2 people from it, moved to 8.
well, it was like he had spreadsheets and stuff. It was pretty intense of how he had to track all that stuff. So I could imagine maybe he's just
I was thinking when you told me that, man, I was like, I've never even heard of a league doing that.
Patriot says, why does Will sound like he's suffering from the trend of the cold plunges? Well, first of all, I haven't cold plunged in like a week. I probably should have, and then maybe my voice wouldn't sound like this, but I finally hit puberty.
That might be why y'all fucking sick, man. Jumping in a bucket of ice out on the
we haven't done it
weather
because we've been taking care of sick kids.
I don't want to hear you didn't have time because you're only sitting in that thing for like a minute and a half.
You don't understand the prep. It's not like you just walk out there and get in.
To say,
you have
take
to like
20 minutes
spend
before
20 minutes getting mentally prepared and asking yourself, why do you hate yourself so much?
Then 20 more recovering after it's over.
Yeah, your body's numb.
Dude,
no, Patriot. I finally hit puberty.
Finally, look at that. We've been having a heated debate about this in my household for days now about whether her wearing socks in the cold plunge is cheating or not.
So not just socks, but she also is wearing her Lululemon leggings, her sports bra. All right, and it only goes up like barely past nipple.
I think it's cheating.
And she's had 5 kids, so the nipples aren't as high as they used to be. Okay.
Me and ST14 fan have been having heated debates about this for days now.
I get in there, it goes up to my neck. And I'm like, actually, I'm gonna try it from now on. I'm gonna try just get in there and like sitting down on my knees to where it only comes to like right here, just to see the difference.
I feel like it would be a difference, bro. I feel like it's not even the water's not even above your heart in that moment. So it's like I feel like there's definitely some shock taken away.
It's not even just it's not that. It's like because when I have to sit on my butt, and it comes up to here, it's the breathing. Because you just feel like you're like I know it's not, but the outside of your lung, everything feels like it's freezing all of a sudden. It's just like you got punched in the gut or something.
That's what I'm saying, dude. I mean, I've taken cold showers before. I've never cold plunged, but I've had me a cold shower, and I know that'll take your breath away quick, bro.
Yeah, it's just trying to catch it, and then like slow it down and like get into the groove. But sometimes it's hard.
Young have that, man.
This man says he hates work. He's training his replacement. Okay.
Yeah,
I will let Court know that you're on her side though. SC14 fan.
Oh, she's all about Team Courtney.
Oh, I bet.
All about it. What up, Mont? How you doing, sir?
Would be too if I lost that many times in a row to me in fantasy football.
That's right, Andrew. He says cold shower for hangovers. That's right, man.
Dude, that is the nice thing about a cold plunge, though, because sometimes, like when I drink too much beer, I've been drinking beer all day, and before I go to bed, I'll chug some water and stuff. But sometimes my feet get really hot, so I'll go put them in cold water in the bath. Just go out to the cold plunge, dude.
Ugh.
Soak them.
Bro.
Helps. No hangover.
No
Works.
hangover.
That's what they say. They say you get. Speaking of socks, you get socks. And you go stand in the bathtub with socks, your socks wet, and let them sit there. Actually, they say if you go to bed with wet socks, which only psychopaths do that.
I can do that.
Yeah, I can't wear socks to bed. It'd be freaking.
Oh, I used to sleep in socks, man, for a long time. I don't anymore, man. But I could definitely gonna wear wet socks, bro.
Yeah, but it's supposed to help prevent hangover. It makes sense too. It's your body just absorbing some water and hydrating.
Buku used to give me shit all the time we were kids because I slept in socks, man. He'd be like, bro, what is your problem? You got to be a little bit mentally unstable to sleep in socks.
I got something funny for you.
Tell me.
So this is going to lead into our the LA games and whatnot, but for the NFL. But they were live last night on Fox, talking about the fires, interviewing some people about the fires and whatnot. Just listen for a second.
Girl who is
fire happening right now?
Say that again?
Why is there a fire happening right now?
There are multiple fires that are taking place.
Serious?
Yeah.
You're in the news though. You're supposed to know.
Well, I don't know how it started. We don't know how it started. There,
I think
winds.
it's all the gay people in LA.
Okay, there we go.
Okay.
We got the
Unacceptable.
Oh, California.
It was live on TV, by the way.
Says it looks like Andrew's saying move to Arizona.
Oh, they officially announced it. Well,
yesterday
they said it was was a plan. Let me see.
I saw they canceled the or postponed the Kings and Flames game last night in the NHL. I did see that, and I assumed that it was from all this.
It's funny because that guy's just fun, but it's all the gay people in LA. What I thought was funny was that lady, like it's clearly a joke, and the fact that she was like, "Oh wow, unacceptable." It's just like lighten up a little bit, lady.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
The town's on fire, bitch. Shut up.
I mean, not officially. Gosh dang it! You had me looking up this news.
I did.
No. Andrew did. But he hadn't made it seem like it was official now.
No, not officially. Just what he's heard, man. That would make sense.
Well, let me get to it. Where's that? Mike Vrabel. Okay. The NFL says they continue to prepare for the to play the Vikings-Rams game scheduled Monday night in SoFi Stadium in LA, but everything's on fire in LA. There seems to be a new fire that starts up here. Now they're thinking that people are just starting fires because there's fires already going. Like there was a fire back behind the Hollywood sign and whatnot. Like
People really do that? They just it's already bad enough.
Yeah, dude, there's a bunch of fucks there. Hey, there's a bunch of fucks everywhere, dude.
That's true. Everywhere.
Everything's on fire. There's just some people just like to see the world burn, you know?
That's true.
Alfred said in Batman.
That's true. I think that was the Joker. Wasn't it? No, that was Alfred. You're right.
He was
You're right.
talking
You're
to
right.
the
You're right. You're right.
Trust me.
I trust you. I try. You're right. I can hear him saying it. You're right.
Batman.
Some people just like to watch the world burn. Yep. Crazy, man. Yeah, it says, sir, what up, Sporting? Good morning, sir. I can't listen to that every day, bro. What up, Supporting? He said there's a video of people starting fires on Twitter. That's not what you want, man. Like, can't they come back and file criminal charges against you if they got video evidence of you doing shit and stuff? Can they come back and get you on that?
Yeah, they can come back and get you, but if they don't arrest people anymore down there, they're done arresting people.
Seems logical.
There's a bunch of homeless people, and they were like, please arrest me. Please. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Actually, a lot of the fires are started from homeless people. So
that Blue said it's easy to predict. Just look at the sites of the planned 15 cities, and there you go. You're in danger if you live in one of those places. And then grass sky embers are being thrown for miles, bro. That's crazy.
yeah. So and then the winds are what's really bad. There's been terrible winds there.
Yeah.
And then the president decided to come visit because what he's going to do, I don't know.
I'm like, that doesn't seem like.
Here's the problem with him coming to visit. When he was coming to visit, that
which president
airways were shut down. No one else could fly around there. So those planes that need to go drop shit on top of fires couldn't do it.
Oh my God.
Right? What are we doing?
What are we doing? Which president are we talking? We talking the one
that's current sitting president.
Current sitting president for another couple weeks. Okay. Him. Well,
Yeah.
if you can sit him down there, whatever.
No, but like, what is he going to do?
Nothing. What could he do?
Did.
He didn't do damn shit for 4 years.
Yeah.
He damn sure ain't going to go down and put no fires out.
SoFi Stadium is an open stadium, but they do have a roof so they can cover it, but the sides are still open. So they can't like just really shut everything off.
Yeah.
So if things don't get better, which I don't think they are, from everything I've seen, it seems like everything's just burning. They're probably going to move this game. They're saying to Glendale, Arizona. And instead of playing it Sunday night, we'll be playing it Monday, which I never understood anyways. Like we played 2 games on Saturday, 3 on Sunday, 1 on Monday. Why don't you just go 2, 2, and 2? You know?
Didn't we have to do this last year?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't we have to move one to Monday because of that blizzard up in Buffalo or something?
Yeah. I don't know if it was a playoff game, but yeah.
No, it was a playoff game. It was 100%. It was the Buffalo. It was the Bills and the Steelers.
Okay.
And they had to move it because of that blizzard up there. Because remember, that's when we first found out about the fans going in there, shoveling the damn stadium out and all that stuff. But yeah, it was a playoff game. It was the divisional round, or excuse me, the wild card round.
Hollywood is literally on fire. Literally.
Might be a sign from God. All those upstanding people living out there in Hollywood.
Well, I heard a crazy thing. So this is really affecting the fires are really affecting very wealthy neighborhoods because fires don't discriminate.
No,
and,
don't give a shit.
And so a lot of people are getting mad at insurance companies. I'm no fan of insurance. I hate insurance companies. I deal with them all the time.
Yep.
But State Farm canceled a bunch of insurance policies and especially fire policies in the state of California. Like just a few months back. Yeah, they canceled people's well, here's why. California passed some laws that said insurance companies can't jack up premiums. So, you know, which I mean, I understand what they're trying to do there, but then there's going to be consequences because the insurance company, State Farm, was like, listen, we're not trying to be greedy and jack these up. We have exposure here and we need to make sure we're covered in case if there's something like a fire that happens and wipes out half of LA.
Sounds sketchy.
They didn't say it like that, but they're just I was giving the example. Like, if
example, I mean,
catastrophic
yeah.
events happen, we need to. Our premiums are too low for us to have any coverage. Like we just can't. It's not economically possible. So, but California said, "Screw you. We're not going to allow you to do it." And then State Farm goes, "Okay, cool. Well, we're just not going to do business in the state of California now." And so they had to cancel all these policies. So a lot of these people that houses burned down
Are been stuck in limbo, man.
They don't got insurance on.
Dude, that's
Everyone's
brutal.
getting pissed at the insurance companies for it, though. But I'm like, that's a California law policy. Like, that's like, once again, not a fan of the insurance company, but you can't just focus your anger towards the insurance company. Save that anger for them because there's going to be some other stupid.
Yeah, they'll piss you off about something else.
Yeah, but this one was, they told the state of California, we can't cover it if this law continues, and the liberals said no.
Well, I mean, you're gonna be dumb. You got to be tough at a certain point.
I can't remember who it was talking. Someone that I don't normally listen to, but I was listening to a point that he was making because he had to flee his house and he was in a hotel or whatever. He's famous and wealthy. I forget the guy's name, but he made a great point about how these fires and they may have actually turned a deep blue area, like some parts of LA, into like Trump-like voters because of these fires. Because he goes, watch what's going to happen. So not only do they have to flee their house and their houses are burned down, they lose everything. And they're gonna go back and they're gonna try to rebuild. And a lot of these people are very wealthy and whatnot. They're gonna try to rebuild, and then they're gonna get slapped in the face with their own bureaucracy and their own laws and stuff that they voted for. They're gonna go because to build you need permits, so they're gonna have to go down and get permits. And then that blue-haired land whale down there that is an asshole to everyone just says, screw you. We're not gonna allow you to build this because that's bad for the environment or whatever. All these people are going to start getting pissed because they're going to find out how hard it is to get anything done when you have to go ask the government, the city, for permits to do anything. And that's going to piss people off even more. And you're going to, they're getting bit by the snake that they let in the house,
Yeah. That's kind of what you damn deserve too after a certain point, man.
But I heard about that and I was like, that's a great point. Holy cow. Could California really go red the next election because of these damn fires? And those fires are happening because of terrible California. Crick, they don't have water in the fire hydrant.
Why pay the money to put the fire hydrants out there?
They pay the highest amount of taxes to have all these luxury things. They don't have. You've got all these clips from the last 6 years of Trump. I think it was back in 2018 and 19. He said it before. He actually said it a few months ago on Rogan. He was saying there's all this rain water stuff or whatever that they waste away and they just let drain back out into the ocean. They could be using that for reserves.
Yeah.
For things like this. Sure enough, they go to tap the fire hydrants and there's no water in those things.
Jesus, man. This sounds sketchy to me, man. All this stuff when it gets to
you know what it sounds like? It sounds like people taking advantage of the system and scamming some money.
It's exactly what it sounds like, man.
Staying in power while they're doing it, and they just keep doing it over and over and over.
Exactly what it sounds like. It ain't like this is the first time we've had fires in California. I mean, it ain't like this happens once every 50 damn years. This happens about once every 2 or 3 years.
Well, you know what I love is the fact of so some people were trying to defend. There's just some people that just will die on the hill.
Yeah, some people
hating Trump and being liberal and all that stuff, which is whatever. Okay, but they're like, you know what? Even on CNN, they were trying to do it last night. Anderson Cooper was trying to do it, and he couldn't. He just stumbled his way through this. He's like, well, it's not as easy as people think to get water up to those hills in the fire hydrants. You got this thing, you need the light pressure because of gravity, and
It's just me, or is he kind of a dipshit?
Oh, you spot on.
Okay. I don't watch any of this shit. Y'all know that. I don't pay no attention. I've seen that fool, I guess, on New Year's Eve, and I've just seen him a couple times, and that guy's a fucking dipshit.
Well, he's saying all this shit, and I'm like, dude, if that's gonna be your excuse, yet every time, when the right and left go at it, and they're like, just kick California out here, and they're like, the left, their biggest argument is you need California. We have 1/8 of the country's population. If we were our own country, we'd be like the 8th biggest country versus GDP. You need us. We're a big deal.
Make your own country.
Okay. So you're a big country that can't even get water in your fire hydrants.
Yeah. Make your own country.
What? So it's like, what is it? Are you like one of the top sophisticated, money making countries in the world? Or is it just really hard to get water and fire hydrants? Because I feel like a country like that with all that money should be able to figure that out.
Let them make their own damn country, and we'll just take it back from them and make our own damn rules down there again.
That's funny. You know how Trump wants to take over Greenland? He wants to go buy it.
I've heard.
I saw Greg, that account named Greg whatever on here, that said he goes, we should change his name to Greenland and name it Red, White, and Blue Land. Yes.
America.
Indeed.
That's what it should be. It shouldn't be the Gulf of America. It should be the Gulf of America.
Yes. America's cool.
Sporting says insurance companies have been leaving California, Florida, and Louisiana because all the shit that goes on down there between hurricanes and fires and everything else, man. They get bit.
I feel so bad for those insurance companies. They just barely have any money.
Yeah, they're just scraping by, eating bologna.
That's the biggest scam in the world, is forcing people to have insurance for things. And we just allow it, dude. We just allow it,
bro. Yeah, we don't
have
any choice.
Can we just push back? Do we really need insurance for cars, for your house, for
I mean, you need it, but you don't need it to be at these ridiculous rates and all this.
That's what I'm saying. But the reason why they're at ridiculous rates, it's the same thing with the student loans. Like when student loans got guaranteed by the government, they started tuition every year up and up and up and up and up and up. Because why? Because it's going to be guaranteed by the government. Now you put in law saying, like here, my policy accidentally lapsed. I don't know what happened. I think it's because when I moved or whatever, I had my home and my auto bundled. Yeah. But then when I switched to renters, because now I'm renting, it didn't like my agent. He was like, "Oh, it was just a technical error." He's like, it doesn't view renting in that we have to do a new policy technically, so it didn't just automatically renew like it does every year. So I didn't know I didn't have insurance for like a couple weeks. And I get this, like, I instantly get this letter in the mail from Idaho, the state of Idaho, saying, "Hey, our records show that you don't have auto coverage on your truck here. So if you don't do that within 90 days, we're going to revoke your registration." And I'm like, damn, that was fast. In Washington, they don't do that.
Okay.
In Washington, they don't check in on you or any of that kind of stuff like that. So the fact that they here in Idaho, they have that, and I'm like, that's interesting that you guys know that. But it's like they force you to get the auto insurance. Well, then the auto insurance can say, well, you have to have it so we can keep jacking up these premiums each year. Same thing with health coverage. You get the same health coverage that, I have the same health coverage that I had last year for my work, but premiums went up 16%. Nothing changed.
That's what I'm saying. How you just justify jacking all these prices up the way they do? You ain't getting nothing else. The majority of people that have this insurance don't ever use the shit.
That's what I'm saying.
That's the thing. Good morning, LaRucci. Says America will be great again. That's right. We're just a few days away from being Trump's America again.
Is this what the Uncensored Farm Show and Dude Show would be like? With better examples and more well thought out rants. But yeah, sure. I don't know. Do you like it? You like it, Patriot?
Do you like
it? Tweak it?
Let's talk some damn sports, man.
I'm working on it. Patrick Mahomes is one playoff win away from tying Joe Montana for the second most ever in NFL history.
Second most ever.
Yeah.
We know who's got the first.
Yeah, but he better watch out. I mean, if Patrick's already at second, I'm sure first place isn't too far behind. Have you ever seen that chart?
No, I haven't seen the chart.
Tom more than double ups the wins of second place. He takes second and third and put them together, and you still don't have as much as Tom has.
That's insane, bro.
It's something like Tom has like 35 or something like that, and like I think Montana has like 30 or 16 or something.
Jeez, that's crazy. Well, yeah. Patrick
Mahomes, it's just 7 seasons, almost there, while Montana took him 16 seasons.
I hope he loses this first game of these playoffs and never makes the playoffs again.
Or if he does make the playoffs, he just loses every time.
Just loses.
Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, just loses. Love that.
Well, I mean, you got to be nervous if you're a Chiefs fan. I mean, he's going to have 23 days off in between games.
Feels like a lot.
I know there's this whole thing called rest, but they
There
just
could be
welcome
too
a
much
new
rest, I feel like.
baby into the house. But there's
Ooh,
also
yeah.
this thing you need timing and rhythm heading into the playoffs, you know?
Did you see they asked Travis Kelce if they let the Broncos beat him to get to eliminate the Chiefs? He just kind of laughed at it. I was like, whatever. I see an angle there.
Well, he goes, I ain't afraid to play a nobody or something like that. I'm like, first of all, don't act like you don't know who freaking Joe Burrow had. Hell, your stadium's name is named Burrowhead now. You know what I mean?
Burrowhead,
Because
yeah.
he comes in there and whoops your ass every year. So shut up. I don't think you were deliberately trying to not let him in, but you 100% were not wanting to play the Bengals. And if you are dumb enough to say that, oh, we'll play the Bengals, we don't care who we play, then you're stupid because if you want to win a championship, the easiest way to do it is to not play the Bengals. You know what I mean? If you have a choice, can I play the Bengals or not?
They didn't. Nobody want to play them damn Bengals.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, so don't even act all tough, dude.
Yeah, they ain't nobody wanted to play them damn Bengals right now.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That still blows my mind. They got the triple crown for a wide receiver and the triple crown for a quarterback and missed the playoffs.
Grass guy says nobody cares about Brady. Well, all the records do. All those NFL records, especially when you double up.
Yep.
Oh man, oh Tom.
Oh, Tom.
I tell you what, you guys better enjoy right now. What up, Slick Nard? This is the last thing I'll say about Brady for Slick Nard, okay? And then we'll move on. You better enjoy making fun of Tom Brady in the booth right now, because I'm telling you, he's not coming back to the booth next season. He's going to go do management things. And if he does come back next season, he's going to come back probably best broadcaster we've ever heard of all time. You give him one season to hone his craft, oh, he's got it.
Bro, it's so hard for me to understand what you're saying when you're talking about him because it sounds like you're slobbing on his knob.
I am.
All the homo, he says.
Kawhi Leonard is stepping. Dude, Kawhi Leonard will do anything to not play basketball.
Hates basketball.
Dude, like he just came back from I think made his season debut like a week or two ago.
He's been load managing for 5 years straight.
And then he goes, he is stepping away from the Clippers to be with his family who were forced to evacuate their homes due to the LA fires. And so I guess you could push back and be like, well, Will, what is he supposed to do? Just not. What is he going to do about the fires? All right. The man can still go play basketball. He can still be there for his family. He's got all the money in the world. He can have people get his family shit.
Have him go with him.
Yeah. What is he physically going to do? Not a damn thing. All right. He has the money to put them in a spot to know where they're safe and that they're taken care of. And then you can go out and play basketball.
They only way I'd be okay with
takes
this.
you half a day to play, but you got to drive there, go play the game, come back. It takes you 6-7 hours.
Yeah, whatever.
Then
It's your job.
Yeah.
It's your fucking job. The only way I'd be okay with this is we seen damn Kawhi out there in a firefighter's uniform, tapped into one of the fire hydrants that has water in it, actually doing something. Look at all these people. Come on, man. Especially these people like this with unlimited means. Yeah, whatever. This guy just doesn't want to play basketball.
He does not, man.
And I don't even want to watch him play anymore. He used to be one of
No, we don't.
He used to be one of the best players to watch. Man, this guy was exciting. I loved watching him turn it on and be able to, rise to that next level and stuff like that. He don't have that gear anymore, and he don't want to damn play.
Yeah.
I'm
By
over
the way,
it.
shout out to Rumble that put us up there. We love Rumble. Rumble, tumble, and bubble. Speaking of Rumble, let me tell you something.
Tell me something, man. Rumble takes such good care of us. Tell me something.
They do. This sponsorship is from Rumble, one that is incredibly important to the survival of the company. When Rumble first started in 2013, they built the platform for the small creator. They didn't censor or have biases. They were fair and treated all creators equally. No one thought platforms would censor political conversations or censor opinions on COVID, but they did. Facebook admitted they fell to the pressure from the Biden and Harris administration. They even censored the uncensored pharmacist. How about that? Rumble did not. They held the line. They are attacked daily for giving us a voice to talk to you. They're attacked in corporate media. They're attacked by governments like France. They're attacked from brand advertisers who refuse to work with them. Corporate America is fighting to remove free speech. Rumble's fighting to keep it. Rumble won't survive with brand advertisers. They don't get much of it. Watching our show on Rumble is the most they can ask from you. But if you really believe in this fight and if you have the means, One major way you can help Rumble survive is by joining Rumble Premium. Dun, dun, dun. You see that? I'm a premium member right there, baby. Join the community that believes in the First Amendment and believes in our human right to free speech. Rumble's offering $10 off with the promo code STUDIO. That's STUDIO when you purchase an annual subscription. Go to rumble.com/premium. Use the promo code STUDIO. Get you that $10 off your annual subscription. Like I said, if you have the means and believe in the cause, now's the time to join Rumble Premium. If you don't have the means, that's okay. We're just happy you're watching us on Rumble and that you're hitting the subscribe button and you're hitting that like button. How about that? We just passed 7,100, trying to get to 10K before the Super Bowl. Got a little bit of work to do. I think we can do it with you fine folks helping us out. But yes, Rumble Premium, go join today.
Boom, shakalaka.
Boom, shakalaka.
Mighty Megatron says, "Hey, LA, why don't you hawk Tua and spit on that fire?"
That's right.
That's right.
That's right.
We got a football game tonight.
We do got a football game tonight. There's just some funny things I tweeted out yesterday. Oh my gosh.
You gonna
I
share them with us,
bookmarked
or-
a couple things. So did you see all the stuff that was being reported after our show yesterday? That Brady
probably.
reached out to Belichick, and I'm like, yeah, see, told you guys.
We
Told
already
you.
knew all that.
But it wasn't officially reported, so some people
We officially reported it on the Sports Morning Espresso Shot.
That's what I'm saying, okay? Because it's just put two and two together. He would be an idiot
Yeah.
not to reach out and see if
Yeah,
there's
do the math.
feelers, dude.
Just do the math.
Greatest coach of all time. So, and then Diana Rossini quickly came out and said, Belichick has no interest in doing and going back to the NFL. He's committed. He's out recruiting today for North Carolina. I bookmarked that. I bookmarked a couple other things because when if Belichick does come back to the NFL and does the whole gotcha on UNC,
yeah,
I can't wait to tag freezing cold takes.
Yeah, we have no interest in what Diana Rancini or whatever. We have no interest in what she's saying. I don't care. We're not listening to you.
It's not because you're a woman.
It's because you're dumb
wrong and a woman.
Yeah, it's because you're dumb.
How about that?
It got nothing to do with what sex you are.
A little bit it does, but not all of it.
Not for me. I just think you're dumb. Shout out to Shannon Sharp.
This football game tonight.
Yeah, let's talk about the football game tonight, man.
Yeah, well, let me cue this up so we get this started. Well, we got the college football playoff semifinals kicking off tonight. Notre Dame, Penn State, the Orange Bowl. Feels a little weird, the Orange Bowl being played on January 9th, but here we are. Crick. Notre Dame is a 1-point favorite. They opened up a favorite. A lot of money's come in on them, yet the line has slightly moved down still. The books are not afraid to take some Notre Dame money, which should make some of us nervous. But we've got Sharp Money, Action Network expert on Penn State here, but we got 57% of the bets, 59% of the money on Notre Dame. I was with you. This is where I'm at in this game. I've flip-flopped, and I don't feel too strong about it. My favorite thing in this is like all I hear about is everyone talking about the under in this game. And this under opened up like I think around 50, and it's now down to 44.5. So maybe we missed the boat on that. But I mean, especially, in the fact that everyone and their mother loves the under, I understand why. These are two running teams. They want to run the ball. That's what they're going to do. But I feel like if you want to be contrarian, the value might be on the over in this one. But I think the best bet is the fact that everyone agrees that this is going to be a close smash mouth 3 yards in a cloud of dust type of game, old school football. Just tease Penn State, do a little 6.5 point, get Penn State above 7.5. That's probably your best bet in this game, and just root for. And then maybe if you're lucky, maybe if the line shifts today and Notre Dame ends up becoming the 1-point dog, then you can tease them up to 7.5 as well. And then you're just hoping for a close, field goal game. Not even it could be more than a field goal, but you know what I mean, touchdown game, and you still cover. But I flip-flopped on this one. I am on Penn State. I was looking through it, and I was looking at the matchups and the way that Penn State plays defense. Notre Dame has had some success against two high safeties, but when they play single high safeties, Riley Leonard really does struggle. And that's all Penn State plays is single high safety. And I think I just trust Penn State more. I hate rooting for Penn State because of all the the Jerry Sandusky stuff and whatnot. But
Yep.
and to be honest, I also have a Notre Dame futures ticket at 12-1 to pay a nice little chunk of money. So I thought the smart thing to do too. Not only did I switched, like I said, it's not like a strong feeling, but I think Penn State is the right side. And then I was looking at my Notre Dame ticket and I'm like, well, I better hedge out of this one anyways. So I put a good chunk on Penn State tonight.
I'm heavy on the other side, man. We are contrarian on this. I'm heavy on Notre Dame.
What? We're supposed to agree on everything, Cricket.
No, sir. No, sir. I've been riding this Irish wave for a while now. I'm gonna keep riding it, man. I'm gonna die on the hill or I'm gonna ride to victory with them. I got a 3-unit play on Notre Dame minus the 1.5. I have a 1-unit play on Notre Dame minus 6.5 at plus 165. And I put half-unit plays on Notre Dame minus 9.5 at plus 230. I got a half unit on that. And then Notre Dame minus 13.5 at plus 336 for the half unit right there in case they wind up running away with this thing. And really at 13.5, you don't even have to run away with it. You could have something crazy where they're up by a touchdown and you got Penn State trying to drive. You wind up getting a crazy pick six or something to backdoor cover that thing for you there. I just like the Notre Dame defense in this thing, man. I really do.
Mm-hmm.
I've been very impressed with them down the stretch here. And even that game they lost against Illinois, going way back to that game, you still only allowed 16 points the entire game right there. So you got a legit defense right here. And I just don't feel like Penn State has been tested yet. I don't. With the SMU game and the Boise State game, both those games, I know Boise State winds up making it come back out of it, but Penn State was in control the entire time in that game. They were in control the entire time of the SMU game. They haven't been tested yet. What happens when they get smacked in the mouth tonight, find themselves behind for the first time in a long time since that Big Ten championship game? Let's see how the pressure works. Drew Aller, I don't have all the confidence in the world in him. I think he's played great this season. I think he's played great down the stretch here, but I don't have all the confidence in the world in that guy. I've seen him drop the ball in a lot of big spots in big games before, and I feel like he's going to do that again, man. I'm rolling with the Notre Dame defense in this thing.
So it's not that you have faith in Riley Leonard then, right?
No, it's not that I have a lot of faith in Riley Leonard. It's not.
Okay.
I
will say I'm nervous because Notre Dame does have a good defense. And if you take away Penn State's tight end, that's their number one wide receiver. You take away him, I don't know.
It's hard to take that
I don't
guy
know
away.
How Penn State's going to throw the ball, but I'm just assuming they're going to find a way, or maybe they'll just run the. I don't know. But it's just look up matchup wise. I think there is an edge to Penn State. I also think what was that?
You got 4 running backs in this game that I legitimately think can play in the NFL. I don't know if they'll be an every down starter, but I think they'll be one of these guys that gets mixed in between Katron Allen, Nicholas Singleton, Jadorian Price, and Jeremiah Love. All 4 of those dudes for both squads can play in the NFL. And so I think you're going to try to establish the line of scrimmage tonight. It's going to be tough because both defenses, both front sevens are nasty on the other side. But they're going to try to establish a line of scrimmage, try to push those guys around a little bit. It's not going to be easy to do, but I think you're going to see them try to set the tone with the running game, both teams early on.
Yeah, and the other thing that gives me a lean to Penn State, or a bet on Penn State, is they had got to play the New Year's Eve game,
mm-hmm.
and then Notre Dame's game got pushed to the pushed a day. So what they played last Thursday, right?
Yep, they've only had a week off.
Yeah, they were supposed to play Wednesday, and then they because of the New Orleans attack, they had to move everything, and they said, well, we're not moving the Orange Bowl. So Penn State has a couple extra days rest and prep.
I feel like they should have flip-flopped these.
They should have, but they said no, we're not going to.
Yeah.
Traveling wise, you see the traveling in this one. It's kind of crazy. Like you got Notre Dame and Penn State. It's about the same distance. They're playing this game down in Miami. That's another thing too. How are these teams going to do in that kind of weather? Where they're at, it's a little cold.
You could see some guys cramping, things like that. It's going to be unseasonably warm for all these guys. That's what's weird is every game you ever seen played between like Penn State and Notre Dame, it's always been like 15 fucking degrees out there or something.
Mm-hmm.
And now you're going to be down there in 65, 70 degree weather and all this. You're probably going to see some guys cramping up a little bit because they ain't played in this type of weather in months now.
It's not even. It's just the humidity. You can just
that's what I'm saying.
Air
they ain't dealt with that in a while.
Yeah, it's a different breathing that shit. Man, it's crazy. It's crazy. So we'll see. That is Penn State and Notre Dame. Let us know what you guys think in the comments. Smash the like button, and we're gonna get ready to preview the Ohio State and Texas game up next.
I did put in a little same game parlay for this one, man. I went with the Penn State money line first half, Notre Dame money line for the game, plus 700.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a coin flip.
It's gonna be a good game.
Well, that's why a lot of people like the under.
You
I
like
was just looking at that futures ticket I had, and I go, well, I better hedge some of this.
if you like old school football, 3 yards, cloud of dust, hard hitting, defensive minded football, watch this damn game tonight, man.
If you like yelling at the TV because your quarterback's a bum, you're gonna love this game, no matter what side you're rooting for.
I love hearing that Patriot's been on fucking fire, and I love that he's on my side of this one.
Can't wait to clip that out tomorrow.
Go Irish. For all things that are holy, come on, Irish.
Yeah. Okay. Do you want to do the Ohio State and Texas game today, or do you want to save it for tomorrow? Or
I mean, I guess we better save it for tomorrow, man.
save it for tomorrow, baby.
I guess we have to. I'm kind of with Slicknard here. I wish these were back to back, like 1 at 4, 1 at 8, or whatever, like they did on New Year's Day. I kind of surprised they're not doing that to give each team.
It doesn't make sense.
The
The championship game's next. It's like when you
That's
just
what I'm
give
thinking. You would think
rest.
they would give you both like equal amounts of rest within a few hours, stuff like that. A full day there. I mean, I don't know. It's not till January 20th. So at the very least, you're getting 10 days off if you're Ohio State and Texas. But still,
I have to.
like I said, I think they should have bumped these games back, like made them either flip this one to Saturday or flip them to play this one tomorrow night and play the Ohio State Texas one tonight, because they should have gave Notre Dame an extra day there. They're kind of at 2 days, 2 full days almost. You are at a slight disadvantage there.
Okay, I'm gonna step away just for a quick minute. So I'm gonna pull this up. You talk about the biggest last night, Crick. We had the biggest regular season basketball game in NBA history between the Thunder and the Cavs.
God, I don't even know which one it was. I don't even know which one you're talking about, man. The Cavaliers beat the Thunder 129 to 122, I guess, whatever. Pacers beat the Bulls 129 to 113. 76ers beat the Wizards 109 to 103. And the Knicks beat the Raptors 112 to 98. I have no idea which one he's talking about. I guess maybe the Thunder and the Cavaliers is maybe what he's talking about. Those teams both seem to be doing pretty good right now. But the NBA is stupid. It's ignorant. That's hockey picks. That's a better idea, Blue. I haven't even looked at the hockey today. But I know we shouldn't be looking at this. I don't know why he does this to me. Puts this shit out there like I know what I'm talking about. What are you liking in hockey today? You said the Sabres? I don't know about them Sabres, Blue. I've been at the Senators. Senators have been a scrappy bunch too, man. I think I'd be careful with that one, man. I have not seen those plus 130s on the money line on the road doing very well of late. I've actually been paying attention to that because I do like those minus 155s on the money line the other way. I don't like laying all that juice, but it does has been a spot that I've seen lately actually covering puck lines in those spots. Jets were one of those the other night, minus 155 on the money line, plus 170 on the puck line. I wound up coming through. So I almost feel like in that spot, it plays almost the Senators, Blue. Almost. You're right. Damn NBA, bunch of overpaid bums, man. No problem, Blue. No problem, sir. We always here for you, man. I think I like the Lightning tonight, though, on the puck line. Minus 1.5 at plus 154 right there at home against the Bruins. The Bruins still been having all kinds of problems, man. They done changed coaches and all that stuff. They changed coaches, and that man got hired like the next day down in St. Louis. Mighty Megatron said, is it true for betting on WNBA teams, looking to which team has their forwards bleeding from their mouth and bet the opposite? Bleeding for the month. Okay. Yeah, I have no idea, man. I don't have any opinions on the WNBA other than it sucks. That's the way I feel about it. They had their greatest season in the history of their sport, and they lost $40 million last year. So WNBA can kiss my ass. That ain't worth the price of admission. Let's see what else we're looking at here. I think another one we could look at, Blue. Possibly Carolina Hurricanes at home against a red-hot Toronto Maple Leafs team. Maple Leafs have been playing really, really well. I do think they're going to be a team that has some say-so when it comes Stanley Cup playoff time. But the Hurricanes right now at home, seeing the 1.5, the plus 154. Plus 154 is another one that I do like to fire on. I do feel like I have some success on those. So maybe looking at the Hurricanes today on the puck line as well. Slicknard, I love NCAA basketball over NBA anytime. Nothing like March Madness. That's right, man. NBA, I can't do it, bro. I just cannot do it. I'm not about that. And let's see, VJK sealed the deal today. They are minus 1.5 at plus 136 right there. The Islanders, there's another one of those teams kind of like the Sabres for me, Blue. The damn Islanders, I seem to be I seem to be zigging when I'm supposed to zag on that team right there. So Leafs +1. No, I don't like taking the +1.5s either, man. I'm not a fan of that. I'm damn sure not going to lay the juice. So you just take the Leafs +1.5. You got the -185 right there. That's too much juice for me, man. I cannot do that on that just to hope they hang around, because then I'm going to be mad at myself. If I want to take the +1.5, I'm just going to turn around and bet the team on the money line, because I would be mad at myself when I take the +1.5. They wind up winning that damn thing 3-2, and I cost myself the value paying -185 versus taking the +145 right there. So, Slicknar, you big Maple Leafs fan, man. Y'all have a good season.
Oh, that was beautiful, Craig. Thank you for breaking down those NBA games, man.
Yeah.
What a game we had last night between the Cavs and the Thunder, and you laid it out beautifully right there. I'm proud of you, man.
Mm-hmm. It's about how much effort it deserves.
So we did have a huge game last night. This could be an NBA Finals preview. Thunder Cavs. I know that sounds weird. People are like, "What are you talking about? Thunder Cavaliers?" There's only been a handful of teams that have won like 30, at least 30 of their first 35 games, and both these teams have done it this season, which is crazy because, like I said, there's only been a handful. This is like both these teams are on pace to be as good as that. Was it 2018 Warriors team or 2016, whatever one of the ones that won
like 70 games or something.
Yeah, both these teams are on pace for it. And last night, I think the Thunder were on a 15-game winning streak, and the Cavs were on a 10-game winning streak heading into this one. So a huge matchup between these two, and it was pretty good. It was pretty back and forth the whole time. I ended up going Cavs money line. I think they were a 2-point favorite, ended up closing a 3-point favorite. Everyone was on the Cavs last night. Cavs came through. I don't know how, I don't know why they're able to just keep winning and covering. And the fact that the Cavaliers got 129 points and Donovan Mitchell did not go over his point total is insane. I don't understand that either. I don't understand basketball, but I do know this was a big game and it was a fun one, and the best part about this one, I think, was it started at 7 Eastern. So like usually those primetime games start at like late night, right? Usually the big matchups, but I was kind of cool that at 4:00 yesterday I could check in and see, hey, there's actually a really good NBA game on right now. I don't have to wait until 7:00 tonight.
No such thing as a really good NBA game, but
there was one last night.
This was their spot to take your Donovan Mitchell, take your star under the points, but give him the win.
Yeah, but it was at 20. It was at 22.5, Craig.
What did he wind up with? 20? 21?
Let me see. Oh, he ended up with 11.
Not even the sweat.
Yeah, but 22.5 right from Donovan
Maybe
Mitchell.
This is something we look at in games where they're playing other big, actual competitors in the league. Maybe we look at him going under the points and them getting the win by the spread, man.
Dude, these guys just play good team basketball.
That's what I'm saying.
What the heck is it, Jarrett Allen? That got 25.
Whatever, that guy's
Evan Mobley got 21.
Those guys are pretty good, man. I'm just saying.
A Max Struss. I
think you look for Donovan Mitchell to go off on the nights that they're playing these also ran teams and all that stuff, because that's when he's going to get his. But on these nights like this where they're playing another legit playoff contender, maybe they're just more about team basketball. Maybe we just start taking his under points and them to win by the spread.
Dude, if I said Ty Jerome, you say, that's a basketball player. That name is a basketball player name, Ty Jerome.
That's old man Jerome's boy.
Yeah. He went off. He only played for 12 minutes. He had 15 points, 6 of 7 shooting. That man, he did not waste an opportunity. He said, okay, I'm only going to get a couple minutes. That's fine. I'm going to make the most of it.
Yeah, he did. Average over a point a minute.
Look how many points they had off the bench. Dude, they had 40-something points from their bench. 2 of their starters got into 20 points. Cavs playing good team basketball.
40 points off the bench in the NBA. That's a big time.
That's how your superstar goes under his points.
Exactly. And you still win the game.
Uh-huh. Okay. That's all the NBA with, though. I have to talk about it.
Sweet. I'm glad that's over.
Did you see this fake news? Apparently, Post Malone left a $20,000 tip on a $1 bill for a Houston bartender, Renee Brown, a single mother working 2 jobs on Christmas Eve. So that story's fake. Fake as hell, because you know what? There's nothing you can walk into a bar, even in Houston, get for $1.
In Houston, hell, damn sure not Houston. You can't walk in any bar and get something for $1, man.
Yeah.
Not anymore. No. They don't even have dollar beers anymore. Like $1.25 now.
I think you have to even pay $2 to even use their restroom.
At least. At
Yeah.
least do.
Toilet paper ain't cheap anymore, Crick.
You can pay $5 or you can buy a beer.
Yeah.
I mean, that seems fair. But yeah, I'm with you. I saw this too, and I was like, what did he order? A stick of gum?
I don't know, man.
Pretty cool, though. Pretty cool if he really did that.
But he didn't, because we know it's fake.
Such a Debbie Downer sometimes. What else are you looking at over there?
Oh, Chris agreeing with me on fuck the government. That's pretty funny.
Oh, Chris agreeing with you on fuck the government? Wow, that's surprising.
When you go back to building trapping cabins and hunt fur, if it burns down, we build another in a day. Yeehaw. Fuck the government.
Chris is a warm-blooded American, bro.
He's a specimen.
That's right.
He is a specimen. All right, let's go through some other news. What else do we got going on?
Patriots, that's right. It's Texas. They love the working man. Okay.
Sure
I hope
do.
that story's true. That's cool, man.
It sure is.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
AB dropping knowledge on us again.
Oh, good Lord.
He said that OnlyFans money got bitches thinking they hustlers. Baby, you're just a prostitute.
Truth. I mean, he does. Just because he tells them how it is, but that's the truth. You selling that thing.
Yesterday, Mike Vrabel completed his interview with the Chicago Bears. He's interviewing with the Patriots today. They're also interviewing Ben Johnson tomorrow. The Patriots are, which I think is going to get canceled because I think once Mike walks into that building, he ain't leaving without the title head coach.
Breaking rumors. I don't think they should be looking anywhere else but to that guy.
Yeah, especially since he wants it.
Yeah, like exactly. Especially since he wants it now.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Shout out to Greg 16676935420 who says we should rename Greenland Red, White, and Blue Land.
Shout out to who was that, Greg?
Yeah.
Shout out, Greg.
No, Greg.
Blue says sinners.
Niners are expected to make Robert Saleh an offer to be their defensive coordinator again. If I'm him, I don't even go look for a head coaching job this offseason. What better way to just rebuild your brand than go back to the 49ers and just go back to being DC?
I agree 100%.
Time passed. Don't worry about it. You want to go take another job at another shitty organization, or do you just want to sit back and go coach over there with, you got Lynch and Shanahan there.
Be the D coordinator. You might wind up with that job.
It's true. That's another thing too. Yeah, if they start struggling and it's because of Shanahan's offense, which I highly doubt, they're going to fire his ass and then they'll just promote you to interim coach.
I'm just saying.
Well,
that seems smart to me. Go back there, recollect yourself, get all your chips back in the same bag.
Yeah, but not everyone's as smart as us, Greg.
That's true. There's a lot of dumb people out there, bro.
There are a lot of dumb people. This is true.
So, good for
but
him.
do you know what a lot of these people, these smart people are doing?
Mm-hmm.
We want to know what a lot of these smart people are doing?
What?
They're heading over to Positive, the wellness company, Rumble company. They're heading over there. If you have a dog, we've all been there. Our pup goes from full of energy to sick and miserable in an instant and at the worst time. Then we're calling vets in the middle of the night or on weekends trying to find a clinic that will take us in. It's a terrible way to manage your dog's health, not to mention your stress levels and your monthly budget. That's why people are getting the Pet Emergency Kit by Positive. It contains critical medication and supplies that can not only keep you out of the veterinary office, but also may even save your dog's life. Their kit contains critical medications like activated charcoal, styptic powder, and more. It might save your dog's life. Head over to positive.com and use the promo code STUDIO, that's STUDIO, to get 15% off your pet emergency kit today. Get over there, get prepared. Go get yourself a pet emergency kit by Positive. Positive.com, promo code STUDIO to get you 15% off.
Booyah.
Booyah.
Pause for positive. Love that one.
Pause for positive. What time are we at? Ooh, we got plenty of time, dude. We're cooking this morning.
Bro, got a little was on the right side of a bad beat last night.
Okay, lay it on me. I'm listening to you. I'm gonna go get another cup of coffee, but I can hear you. Okay.
You're good. I went back and forth on this Villanova and UConn game last night. You saw UConn was favored slightly early on, -1, 1.5 in some spots, and it wound up flipping around to Villanova -1.5. And man, I thought I was going to get hooked in this thing. Great basketball game, back and forth all night. Love some Big East basketball in season like this, and it was battling back and forth, man. And Villanova was up 67-66 with about, I want to say it was like 7 seconds left, man. And wound up fouling old boy Caravan for UConn. And dude missed both free throws for us. I had a chance to tie the game. I actually had a chance to take the lead. He missed both free throws for us. We got the defensive rebound with 1 second left, and they got the foul with 1 second left, and dude hit 1 or 2 free throws to make us win that thing 68-66 and cover the -1.5, bro. We love that, dude.
So I was looking at that game and I stayed away from it because it's another one of those system plays, but this one's not the lower ranked team favored over the ranked team. It's an unranked team home favored against a ranked team, but that hasn't been doing as well as when you have two ranked going at each other.
Yeah.
So I ended up staying away from it. I'm so glad I did too, because I'm sure I would have found a way to be on the wrong side.
Yeah, I just I took it and I was like so mad at myself when I saw it was 6-7, 6-6. I was like, God, I wanted to take UConn so bad. They're gonna win this thing by the damn hook. And I'll be damned. We found a way to cover that thing, bro.
Yeah, because I know myself, I probably would have been like, you know what? This hasn't been doing as well. Let me take UConn here. They're ranked better. And I would have lost that one and Oklahoma won last night. And I would have been all kinds of fired up this morning, man.
All the UConn bettors got to be sick, bro, because they had a chance to win the damn thing straight up. The UConn money line bettors were alive. Like I said, he had 2 free throws with about like 5 or 6 seconds left to take the lead, and he missed both of them.
Oh, not everyone's built like us, Crick. You know, they're
That's
not
right.
built.
Well, hey, we love him. We love him. Shout out to Alex Caravan this morning.
Shout out. Bird up.
God bless Birds Up.
Where do we want to go next? Oh, Crick, what do you want to talk about this morning?
What do you like tonight, man? You got any that lovely NBA you like tonight? Looks like there's a massive slate.
Is there? Let's take a look.
1, 2, 4, 6, 8 games. That's half the damn league.
Usually when there's football on, I don't pay attention. Dude, we got like 5 straight days of football.
Yeah. Oh, I know. I'm all about it. Good football too. Football that means something.
Enjoy it, Crick.
It's one thing to have 5 straight days of football and the 50 straight days in November and October, all that stuff. We got 5 straight days of meaningful football.
Yeah, doesn't mean it's going to be all good football.
No, it probably won't be. You can guarantee that it won't all be good football, but at least it means something.
Yeah. So in the association today, we have the Raptors are 8-29. Jeez. And the Cavs.
Cavs on a back-to-back after that crazy game last night. Might be a spot for the Raptors, man.
Well, let me tell you something right now.
Uh-oh.
This is the biggest trap. Okay. I'm not saying you have to bet this game.
I'm not
You're going to see the back-to-back, very emotionally intense game last night. Everyone, all eyes on the Cavs and the Thunder. And you see the Cavs laying 15.5 at home off a back-to-back. And you're thinking that's too many points. Don't do it. Don't do it. This Cavs team is weird this year. There's a reason they're 32-4 and 19-1 at home. I thought the same damn thing earlier in the season after the Cavs had a big emotional game against the Celtics and had to come back home. It was in Boston. They had to come back home and play a game the next night. They came out like they didn't miss a beat.
Yeah.
And you see they play good team basketball. It's not like they're all dependent on one guy. So it's just like all their guys would have to be flat tonight. I don't know, man. I think
that's a good point, man. They do play
and the Raptors suck.
The Raptors, it appears they do suck.
Yes.
Pretty bad.
Warriors and Pistons tonight. You got Pistons laying 2.5 against the Warriors.
What?
Interesting.
What are the Pistons record?
19-18, 9-8
Whoa.
at home.
They're 19-18?
Yeah, and they covered last night. They were like 8 or 9 point road favorites. The Pistons we're talking about were road favorites, and they covered against the Nets. Now it's just the Nets, but still impressive.
Wow. I mean, yeah, I thought, weren't they so bad last year? Weren't they like?
They're always bad, Greg.
I mean, I know they're always bad, but like in our lifetime, they've always been bad. But like, I thought they were like the worst team in the league last year.
I don't remember, but they were one of them.
Close to it.
And then they paid Cade. I think it was Cade Cunningham is who they paid. Or they paid some dude that I never even heard of. Maybe it wasn't Cade Cunningham. They paid someone on their team, like a max contract. I go, who is that guy?
You know who you're supposed to bet tonight?
Who?
Suns.
I fucking hate the Suns right now.
I know you do. That's why you're supposed to bet them. You're
Eh.
supposed to. I'm trying to give you money on the floor. Suns -6.5 at home tonight against the Hawks. I'm trying to give you the money on the floor because I know you're not even going to look at it because you hate them so bad.
So bad.
Money line parlay up the other day. I know you're so mad about it, but I've seen this movie way too many times before where a team screws up a parlay for me. They come out the next night and they blow the damn doors off. I'm trying to give you money on the floor. Suns
I'm about to go to the window with both fists on the Hawks. Just bet them because the Suns are bumps.
Both fists. Do it. And I'll tell you, I told you so.
Timberwolves and the Magic are playing tonight. Minnesota laying 5.5. Crick.
Wait, what did you say? Laying 5.5?
Timberwolves
I don't
are
even have
5.5 on the road to the Magic.
Okay. Why do they have that all screwed up here? Anyway, what do you think about the Magic? They play pretty good at home, don't they?
They do, but it's weird. You got to be cautious with the Magic. I mean, Coach might win Coach of the Year if he can pull this off. So the Magic lost like 3 of their top guys and yet still are winning games and playing great basketball. But now a couple of them are starting to come back. And so, like, to continue to win games when you've got a new batch of people that are like finally are figuring out how to play together, and then you obviously have to play your stars. But when you insert your star back into that rotation, it throws some things off for a while. But if they can keep winning, that's impressive. So I'm just going to stay away from them. That's why they're 5.5-point dogs at home right now.
What about that?
Because we just don't know. Well, Kirk, if I told you, I know you don't follow the NBA much, but if I said, Crick, we're like, almost halfway through the NBA season. Who do you think currently is the number 2 team in the West?
Just guessing?
Yeah, you're probably thinking like, oh, it's got to be like the Lakers or the Nuggets. The Nuggets, right? Thunder are 1, but it's got to be Lakers, Nuggets, maybe Warriors.
I would say the T-Wolves would be up there. I knew they were supposed to have a lot coming back.
T-Wolves, right? Yeah, all those teams, right?
That's why that would be in. Yeah,
you would be wrong, sir. You could have all those teams and you'd be wrong. It is the Houston Rockets.
Oh yeah, I forget about them being in the West too. But yeah, no, they're good this year.
This year
they're good. Yeah,
24-12, and their road favorites tonight against the Grizzlies.
It's Slicknard. I believe that's who it was. That was a Grizzlies. Yeah, Slicknard's a Grizzlies fan. They used to be up in Vancouver up there, man. 1.5-point favorites on the road there. What has Memphis been doing, man? They got Ja Morant. Everybody healthy for Memphis?
No idea. I haven't been following basketball that closely.
You're my NBA source, and you can't give me any sources.
I have select games that I pay attention to. I will dive into it more fully after the All-Star break.
Okay,
because that's when real basketball starts getting played. Trailblazers at the Mavericks. How? See, this is what I don't get, Crick. The Mavericks are without Luka still. Who knows if Kyrie's going to play in this game or not? But they're home, and they're laying 7.5 to this Trailblazer team. That's how bad this Trailblazer team is. That's why I bet against them last night. Those bastards.
That's what I'm saying. They're on a back-to-back. They won last night. Like, you got to expect. That's not a good basketball team.
No.
They don't have any one guy that can take the game over and just put it on his back. Like, I think you got to fade them tonight, man.
Probably. 7.5, a lot of points. So
I don't even care if Luka and Kyrie's playing.
Hawks and Suns. Dude, that total in the Hawks Sun game, 238.5.
They're probably going over. The final's going to be like 130 to 122.
That kind of makes me just want to bet like ladder Durant's points. Just say, you know what, this might be a night Durant. He's had a couple nights off, I think, too, of late. A game that's supposed to be high scoring. The Hawks play no defense, so if he gets in a groove, you could see him have like a 15-point quarter. You know what I mean?
Yeah, his point total set. You get 27 plus at -110.
That's what I'm saying. You do 27
at plus 165.
I think you do 30, 32, 34, 36. Just ladder that bad boy up.
Well, they're going to make you go on DraftKings. Well, they've got this thing set up now. You can go 27 plus minus 110, 30 plus plus 165, 35 plus at plus 425, and 40 plus at plus 1200.
Maybe not the 40 plus, but I think you
Nah, I
definitely
don't
go all the way up to 35.
I don't think, especially in the damn regular season, I don't think you ever see Kevin Durant put the effort in to get 40 points.
Yeah, but there might be sometimes when those guys get hot and they're just like, this is my night.
They just don't miss. Yeah. Sometimes they just don't miss.
Yeah. Devin Booker, that's one that you would want to ladder if you think someone's going to get hot because that guy can put up 50.
That's because he shoots it from half court and shit.
Yeah,
and he goes in. Ooh, get him 40 plus at plus 700.
Ooh, parlay him 40 plus, Durant 40 plus.
They ain't both getting 40, bro.
Yeah, I know they ain't, but then when they do, you'll have that ticket that's going to go viral on X.
Dude, you're right about that. Maybe worth the sprinkle. Let's see what that would be. 40 plus. I'm been looking for one of them tickets. They won't even let me. I'd have to go in the same game parlay. I'll figure it out in a minute. I'll tell you what that'll be.
All right. Heat Jazz going at it. The Heat, I don't know what they're doing. And then the Hornets and the Lakers. Lakers 7.5-point favorites. I feel like we wait and see if Trent bets on Anthony Davis, and then we fade whatever way he goes with Anthony Davis. He's missed 30 straight bets betting on Anthony Davis going back to last year. It's pretty funny.
That is brutal. Plus 13,000. Yeah. What up, McCarty?
Crick, you put $1 on that, you win 130 bones.
I'm putting $1 on it, 100%.
That way you can put it out there.
100%. I'm having $1 on that ticket. So, what up, McCarty? How you doing? Out there mowing, keeping the grass nice and cut for everybody, man. Good to see you. Good morning. Yep, I'm gonna have $1 on that, sir. Golly, when they come in, tell you, we're just gonna play the champ is here for an hour and a half straight tomorrow. Followed by Shannon Sharp grunting.
LA Fire Chief Kristen Crowley warned Mayor Karen Bass last month that the $17 million she cut from the department's budget severely limited the department's capacity to prepare for, train for, and respond to large-scale emergencies, including wildfires. Look at that.
Yeah, look at that. Yeah, that means money on the floor, Slicknar. That's what our guy Patriot come in here tells us when he's got a winner. He feels like he's at a lock. That's just money on the floor, man. All you got to do is bend over, pick it up.
Look at this. This is scoring margin differential versus playoff teams. So the current playoff teams, when they played the other current playoff teams, Baltimore blows the doors off of people.
When they do what now?
So you have your scoring differential in the NFL, right? Like how bad are you beating teams by? And you add it all up. This is the scoring differential between the playoff teams. So Baltimore, when they played any of these other playoff teams during the regular season, they were plus 112 more points than these other teams. Second is Detroit at plus 36. So it just shows you that Baltimore is just blowing the doors off people.
God, and they would be paired up against the damn Steelers, laying 9.5 or what? Golly, I don't feel like they're covering this game, bro. But they should. They should. Everything says they should just beat them like a damn drum.
If it was any team other than Pittsburgh, I'd lay it with Baltimore, but it's Pittsburgh.
Any team other than Pittsburgh. Any team outside the AFC North, I would be betting the house on the Ravens right now.
The house?
The whole house.
I
might bet your house too.
Okay. I'll talk to management about that. I don't own the house, but that's
all right. We're gonna win the bet anyway, so we're gonna own 4 houses when it's all said.
We'll warm up the Jeep. You talk about this.
We go right ahead, sir. Looks like we've got this is gonna be some NFL playoff action. Kicked off on Saturday. First game, Chargers at the Texans, 4:30 p.m. Eastern time is the kickoff for that one. You got Houston plus 3 at home. That is at minus 115 on DraftKings. The minus 3 for the Chargers, minus 105. You got a minus 162 money line for LA and a plus 136 for Houston. A total of 42.5, minus 108 to the over and minus 112 to the under in this one. I've gone back and forth on this one. I think I'm going to wind up laying it with the Chargers. I like the way they're playing right now. I do not like the way the Houston Texans have been playing. I can't read a lot into that game from Week 18 because the Titans are the Titans, and they tend to screw things up at an astronomical rate. So Houston right here, though, what I've seen out of them against teams that are playoff caliber teams in the last month or so, they haven't looked great, man. And I think the Chargers right here with that defense and all that, I think they are going to create some problems for C.J. Stroud. I think I'm on the Chargers in this one right here. It could be one where they wind up winning by exactly a field goal or something, and you get the push. But I like LA in this game, man. Just based on recency bias, what I've seen out of these two teams in the last month, I feel like LA is playing better football right now. They've got some guys back in J.K. Dobbins that are healthy now. Going to be able to open the offense up a little bit more. So I like the Chargers in that one. Slick Dart said, I'd love to see Buffalo win the Super Bowl if the Steelers don't. Okay. And Blue, how could a blind – I'm not sure what you're saying there, Blue. You talk, a blind person play golf? Okay, I got you. He said, smell the hole. You're a trip, Blue. Then you got
I don't understand how so I've seen several respected sports bettors, good NFL handicappers that I respect, like
On
the
Texans?
+3 with Houston, and I don't know. I can't for the life of me. Usually I can find an angle and a way and see. Now, I don't have to agree with it, but I can see where they're coming from. The only thing I can see is other than it's a home team catching 3 in the playoffs. That's the only because I don't know what they see about this Texas team. And I know the Chargers aren't really like a team that's going to blow the doors off anyone, and if they have to play from behind, you get a little nervous because typically Herbert doesn't really do well in the second half of games. But I'm like, I don't see it with this
Man,
Texas team. I
think a lot of people are looking at this game like they did last year when the Browns came down and they just whipped the Browns. Browns had a great season, all that. They wound up getting the coach of the year, which was bullshit. It should have went to Miko Ryans because he beat him heads up like a drum. But that's neither here nor there. I think a lot of people have that in their mind, man. They think it's the same, similar style play in this team and that Browns team from last year. I bet on Harbaugh in this thing, man.
Well, McCarthy mowing. Where's 270? What area code's that?
270. Let's see.
You gonna Google it for me?
Yeah.
That's a sweet logo too, by the way. I like that.
Yeah, that is a sweet logo, man. It is in western and south central regions of Kentucky.
Ooh, okay, McCarthy mowing. If you need your lawn mowed, there you go.
That's right, man.
Mowing.
We're all about free marketing around here, man. Y'all in southern Kentucky there, man. Give McCarty mowing a call, man. Boy, he probably ain't doing a whole lot of mowing right now. They just got pummeled with some snow.
Yeah, they're all inside, shivered up, just
You're so stupid. That sounds like Bigfoot ready to attack somebody. 100%.
That's Shannon Sharp doing the business.
All right, man.
Oh, man.
I'm on the Bills, bro.
You are? Laying it?
Bills. I'm going to ladder the Bills up to 13.5.
I haven't bet it yet. I'm definitely considering the Broncos in a teaser leg. I'm definitely I almost wanted to tease. What I want to do was tease, and I haven't done it yet. Maybe I will do it today, but I want to tease the Penn State up tonight, Texas up tomorrow night, and tied into Steelers up Saturday. A little plus 160 action on the little 6.5 point teaser there. Actually, it'd be I think it's 6.5 point, be plus 150.
Yeah. I hate teasers. Hate them.
Love them.
Hate them. I haven't hit one since George Bush was in office.
Bro, this is playoff football. No one gets blown out. There hasn't been a blowout since George Bush was in office when it comes to
That's not true.
It's facts.
It's not true.
It's facts.
What do you think about Packers Eagles?
I don't know. The fact that the line is staying at -4.5 makes me want to go with the Eagles. I feel like this should be a 3-point game.
I agree. I keep going back and forth on this one. I want to take.
But then I'm like, no one's coming in and betting the Packers at that 4.5.
Where's the money at on this one?
It's on the Eagles. 64% of the bets, 55% of the money.
Ooh, but the sharp money's against the public money, man. I kind of like that. Well, I think I like them Packers, dude. I'm probably going to take the 4.5. Put the whole unit on the money line too.
Now, if you want a teaser leg,
Packers
Packers gonna lose by 10.
God, that feels like one they're either getting blown out or they're winning straight up. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like they're losing this game by a field goal. If they lose, I feel like it's going to be by 2 touchdowns.
Ooh. So how about you take Packers money line, or then you also take Eagles minus 10?
Because then, sure as shit, the damn Eagles win by 7.
You never know, Crick.
You never know, man. That's why they play the games.
Never know.
But it does feel like one of those games where either the Packers win it straight up or they just get the doors blown off against them.
That's right. Hey, have you ever followed this dude, by the way? He's that guy. Have you ever seen his stuff? He makes these little short videos. He's like he got famous from he's got almost 500,000 followers now. He got famous because he's like a car salesman. He'll play a clip of a video and then he'll cut to himself and just say something like say it's a fat chick or something. It's like this chick. And say, no, honey, you just a whale. Hey, by the way, he's a car salesman. He goes, so we got this new Impala in here. So, it's so funny. Have you seen any of this guy's stuff?
No, I haven't seen any of this guy's stuff. And he got famous selling cars, talking shit about people?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Listen to this
That's
one.
awesome. We love that.
This one's funny. You ready? All right, hold on. Let's see.
I took my new husband to the Walmart.
F words. One time I ordered a pizza at Burger King. Hey, we got a 25 Kia Sportage. Come holler.
I took my new husband to the Walmart.
F words. One time I ordered a pizza at Burger King. Hey, we got a 25 Kia Sportage. Come holler.
That's this thing ends every video with "come holler."
Come holler. He probably selling cars down around this way, man. Probably just down the road.
Funny. He's funny as hell. Oh man. Yeah, Blue. That dude is funny. He is funny. What was another good one? Let's see this one.
Social media is definitely not for the weak.
Or for the mentally ill, or completely over. Come holler.
He's a Saints fan too.
I don't know if he is, man, because he's always got different gear on. But
does he? Okay,
he might be down there.
He like you, okay.
But the last few days, he has been wearing Saints gear.
Okay, well, he picked the right time to do that, I guess.
There was a funny one. What was the funny one? Where was it? Oh, this one.
Yeah, look at that. Snow. What they actually called for.
God bless natural women. God bless them.
Yeah.
Guy living his best life. He's always got a big cheer in.
Oh man, he's funny as hell. He is funny as hell.
The Patriot says, "Now that dude deserves a presidential award."
Mm-hmm.
Blue. He's a South Park character. That guy's a South Park character.
He is, dude.
Yeah.
He is.
100%.
This one. Hold on.
You got more? You got to pull it up. We can't see it.
I know. I was just vetting it first. They're usually all pretty well.
I really don't know what's gotten into me recently.
Not nutrition. Hey, we got a 24 Willys. Just came in. Come holla.
He said not nutrition. Other people's kids, man.
I love the internet. I ever tell you I love the internet?
Mm-hmm. Undefeated, never lost. Oh shit.
Well, Crick, you still on the Notre Dame?
I am.
Okay.
I'm on Notre Dame. We will do we're gonna do pump the brakes this afternoon for y'all, Steps and I. So
don't
we'll
tease the people, all right? Don't tease them. You better be coming through.
Hey, we were gonna do it on Tuesday. I was ready Tuesday. I text Steps, asked him. He said I need to take the day off. We'll get back rolling with it on Thursday. So if we do not make it,
you're gonna make it.
What about Noah Naga responded to his Twitter post?
That was sick.
That's awesome.
Get him on the show.
We have to get this guy on the show, man.
Get him on the show. You know what else we need? we need to finish our day off. Actually, we need to start our day because it's still early as hell in the morning with a little 1775 coffee. My favorite coffee I drink every single morning. Have you heard of the recent advertising scandal? Let me break it down. The CEO of Rumble, Chris Pavlovski, recently released an email from Inspire Brands and Dunkin' Donuts. The email explicitly states that the right-wing culture of Rumble is too polarizing. In other words, Dunkin' Donuts has a problem with right-wing culture and wants nothing to do with it or Rumble. So here's the solution. Stop buying products that don't support you and start supporting brands that do support you. The competing coffee brand that we all need to get behind is Rumble 1775 coffee. It's the coffee I drink every single morning. It's delicious. For a limited time, Rumble's offering buy 2 bags of coffee and you get 1 free. How about that? You come over here. Look at this. Look at this. It's really easy. Really easy. Come down here. You look for the coffee. You can get little coffee cups and whatnot, but we go shop now. Look at that. We'll go these bags of coffee right here, dude. Listen, my favorite, best bang for your buck, and the best coffee is the premium pea berry. But it doesn't matter. If you like medium roast, I got medium roast. They got some other ones here with Vitality mushroom coffee. Look at that one. That's interesting. Might have to try that out. They got dark roast too as well. But the premium pea berry is the one that I drink every single morning. It's delicious. 1775 coffee. Head over to 1775coffee.com and enter the promo code Dunkin. That's DUNKIN to get this limited time deal of buy 2 bags. You get 1 free. What a deal. Thank you, Rumble.
Booyah.
Rumble, tumble, and bumble, baby.
Real quick before we get out of here, man. My guy, Minnesota Bird Hunter, sent me his hockey picks he's liking today. He's been on fire with this stuff too, y'all. But he likes the Blue Jackets money line at home against the Kraken. He also likes the Blue Jackets puck line -1.5 plus 230. He's on the Rangers money line +153 at home against the Devils. He likes over 1.5 goals in the first period in Boston and Tampa Bay. And he likes the under in the Stars Flyers game, under 6.5. So
I like it.
He's been crushing it, man.
I like it. Slicknar's, he'll never have one of those fucking donuts. He'll never have one of those. Where's it at? Wrong button. Ben Donuts. Just like you won't drink Bud Light. Won't watch the Dodgers. You won't eat Doritos. That's right. You want to know why? Because Slicknard's a man.
That's the most American Canadian guy there is.
Yeah.
Let's go.
That's because Slicknard gets down like this. You don't need no Bud Light, Dunkin' Donuts, Dodgers, Doritos. No, man. He's too busy.
Too busy. Garbage.
And he's rooting on Notre Dame. Anyways, cheers, everyone. Thanks for hanging out this morning. We'll be back tomorrow. Listen, tomorrow, don't have to work. So you know what that means. We're starting at 5 a.m., not 4:30. 5 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. We'll be previewing the other semifinal game and recapping the one tonight. Then we'll probably look a little bit deeper dive into the NFL because I will be able to do some homework tonight on that. So, Mott, I don't believe I saw you earlier. If you were here, I'm sorry I missed you. Good morning.
I said hello to you. I said hello to you, Mont. I saw you, man.
You just went up me, man.
No, I'm just saying, because you don't ever listen to me, man.
I love that one at the end, just the last one. The last one.
Oh, that's awesome.
Anyways, don't be a bunch of F slurs out there today, okay? Go tackle the day. Be a man.
That's right.
It's so funny when he goes F words. Hey, we got it. Hey, once I ordered a pizza from Burger King.
Yeah, I'd like to hang out with that guy for just a little bit.
Yeah, he seems kind of funny. Seems to be a character, be a hoot. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, you have a good day. We'll catch you tomorrow bright and early, 5 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. But until then,
good luck, good gambling,
and game on.